Okay, so here's everything we just did. For the sixth string, use the first position. Pointer is on the root for minor, pinky's on the root for major. So, and we're trying to add the blues note. That blues note always gets added in. The three narrows are the first narrow, the highest sounding narrow, you add your pinky, and on the lowest sounding narrow, you add your middle. And we did a couple licks. Most important licks, like they've always been, are going to be the the hammer-on lick. We also did the version of that where you had the double stop and double stop fingers. And then for the blues, we did like just a run up the scale and going to the next string, and then a run down the scale and going to the next string. Try and watch your picking here. So you're doing down here. Make sure you get an upstroke there, and then a downstroke here. We also did the sweep one where you barred and just swept into the pinky and pulled off. We had the trill or the spinny one where you do the middle finger on the string, which in this case is the ring finger, the middle note used on the ring finger here. Hit it with a down, hit the blues note with an up, and pull off. And we had the trill down here in the low version. We had like this. Just a ascending scale, ending on different notes. Cool. So a bunch of things to practice in the scale, specific licks, and then we did that for all the chords. So when you're doing a minor chord, use the E minor shape, put your pointing finger on it. When you're doing the major chord, use your pinky. The next chord was an F chord. So put your pinky in, just bar. That's part of a G shape, but that G shape is really tough to get. We want to be in a position where you can actually play the scale. You can add your ring finger on the fifth string if you want, or just mute it with your pinky. Remember we had that other version of the hammer on like the pull off like that. I was doing all those licks that I showed you on the A minor scale. Then we had a D minor chord. That's the same chord or the same scale as F. So F was on the sixth string pinky, D is on the sixth string pointer finger, 10th fret, same scale. And of course you can do all the other licks, the chord bend. Then we had a G, so we found the G up here on the sixth string. You can get either the root note on the sixth string or on the first string if you want a higher version of the chord. Cool. So we put those together. Same thing on the fifth string. And I think what you should really do when you work on this is work on a specific lick. So if you're going to do this, if you're just doing the motive, the hammer-on motive. Just work on that and try and get the chord progression going in rhythm so you're actually doing it musically for whatever song you're playing, okay? And then we want to do it on the fifth string. So again, pointer finger is on minor, so A is here, fifth string, is A minor shape. And the blues note's a little funky place there. Remember, you always have three narrows, and the blues note is on the top narrow on the pinky, and then on the middle finger and the bottom narrow. We had so those are the blues licks. Cool. So A minor's here. We'll do a little double stop version. F, pinky on it, 8th fret. D minor, same place, 4th position. So just remember, it's always middle finger, 4th position. Then G is going to be the 10th fret. So put it in position. Just try one of the licks. And then, work on all the other ones. And just try and go through all those positions with the with one lick at a time, get it in rhythm. Then, now we've just done all of those chords on the 6th string and all those chords on the 5th string. Now mix them up. You should never have to go more than 2 or 3 frets. Usually 2 frets is for most chord progressions as far as you'll ever have to move. So if we're here in A minor, you can find an F right here, same fret. D minor, same fret. And a G, 2 frets up. Cool? Sounds neat, right?
Yep.
Okay, A minor, same thing. If we do A minor now, so that was the 6th string for the A minor and all the other chords on the 5th string. So A minor here, F here, D minor, and G here. And then if we do A minor here, then you get F here, down 2 frets, D minor in the same position, and G back in the same fret we started, 2 frets away. So. Cool?
Yep.
Okay, that's the entire run. There's about 8 minutes of recording, so I'm going to stop there. Any other questions before I stop the recording?
No.